Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Allison Cruz, and I'd like to welcome you back for more Yoshi's Island DS, where we're going to be taking on the very first castle of this game. Now, for those of you who played the original, this might look a little bit familiar, but there are a couple of different spots. For the most part, I would say it's probably the same, but there are a few differences. So, yes, the castle of the Big Burt Bros. So we can go ahead and get started over here with these very interesting buckets here. If you hit them the wrong way, sometimes they won't budge, and like that. But if you hit it like directly from underneath, it'll just fall off, and you won't get any of the coins from reaping inside of it. Anyway, let's get started. This is a pretty easy area, by the way. I kind of wish that some of the older dungeon music was in this game, but it's not too bad. So I head up here. There's a cloud there that we can grab, and we're gonna go butt stomp this thing. I don't think I really made much note of it, but we can butt stomp. I think I just completely went over that last part and something like that. I don't even know, but let's go ahead and grab all these. It doesn't really matter. There are a ton of stars in this level, so I don't really have to worry too much about that. Over here, we've got the second room. Yes, so exciting. There aren't very many cases where you can die here, except if you run into that, you lose your baby. And the thing about that, like I think I've slightly explained, it's really annoying to lose a baby that's not Mario. I mean, with Mario, at least you're used to it. To say you're not used to hearing Mario crying over and over in Yoshi's Island would be the understatement of the century. But hearing Princess Peach or any of the other babies cry, and you know, I'm making a point not to spoil who they are, even though all of them are on the cover of this game. I'm still not gonna say it until they're formally introduced in the game. Then they are so irritating to hear crying. It's like, shut up. But it's kind of adorable. I mean, I don't know. It's always funny when babies cry. I don't have a child of my own, by the way, so it's always funny when I go to my friend's house and they have kids. Like almost all my friends who live here in this city that I live in all have babies, which is kind of, I don't know, annoying, because it's like, well, I'm older than most of my friends, which is weird because I'm like a young person, like a younger person for my age, if that makes any sense. Like I was one of the youngest people who graduated in my high school class. Like I was 17, but like to graduate on time or whatever. But anyway, let's head over here. I think over here we're gonna get our first instance of the mini Burt brothers, where we can kill them indiscriminately, because that is how we do it here in Yoshi's Island DS, indiscriminately. Okay, so we're almost at the end of the level. There is actually one secret that we're going to want to grab. It's not really so much a secret as it is something that you can miss if you screw up. Okay, let's grab there we go, the final red coin right there. Alright, so over here, you'll notice on the top screen there are going to be three clouds over there. You're going to want to hit the far right one in order to actually make use of what its abilities do. The other two will drop stars, so if you're low on stars, there you go. But we can go ahead and go over here. Now make sure you go in here before going through the door with the keyhole while you're holding the key, otherwise you'll miss the final flower of this level, and we're introduced to a very familiar room. We have to kill all the Petey Piranha plants in this room. Alright, let's do this. Alright, come on, ghouly ghost man with the light there. Let's kill you. Let me eat you. So when you're holding the key, your default, inventory for eggs decreases quite a bit. And speaking of inventory, you'll notice that none of the items from the last game actually make its appearances, like watermelon, spinning those, and then ice melons and stuff. Those don't make an appearance in this game. Later on, you will be able to use your fire breath to go, fire it up a little bit, flame on! It's been a while since I've said that. But you can't, like, pause the screen and give yourself some extra eggs or stars like you could in the other one. Like, I used to abuse that during the bosses, because if you get hit during the boss and you lose your Mario or your baby, then chances are you'll probably end up, not getting 100 points, which is something we're going to watch out here. So here's Bert is like, we want to kill you. Revenge. We have Kamek, the asshole. If it isn't the Killjoy Yoshi, you're always trying to ruin my fun, but not this time. Burt brothers, crush this overgrown lizard. You know what, Kamek? That's overgrown dinosaur to you. Who calls Yoshi a lizard? Jesus. So, of course, he's going to use his magic powder dust all over the faces of the Burt brothers, and now we've got this boss once again. This is kind of where I guess the top screen might be okay, but there's a boss that's specific for it, and this one is kind of just a throwback to the original, so I don't know. Alright, so we have to hit them 5 times, and these corner things will definitely help in guarding them against you if you get hit. Sometimes they can hit you while you're down there. This is really close. Alright, gotta get them naked. And with that, oh my god, it's something abuse. I guess, like, Kirby abuse? I don't know. They look kind of like Kirby's. And with that, oh hey! It's a happy-ass jig. We can move around during the happy-ass jig. That's always lovely. All right. So we're done with World 1. We're done with the first castle. And fortunately, we didn't get hit, so this will not be a re-record. I haven't had to do that yet. And with that being said and done, okay, if I'm not mistaken, yes. Okay, so just even by noticing, you know, the little picture there, we're going to get a new baby in this episode, or in this little part. And it's kind of interesting because it's right off the top of the bat. Ladies and gentlemen, catch the breeze. Catch the wind of the breezes. So, we are indeed going to be getting Princess Peach here. And after this is a fairly short level. We'll go back and get the two character coins, I guess the baby coins that we missed before. And those will be accessible using Peach. But over here, oh my god, let's see what the Mr. Tooth thing got to say about this. Do a flutter jump in the middle of a wind gust with baby Peach, and whoa, it's like you're flying. Whee! Cool. Stork stop. Oh, I guess this one's going to tell us about the babies. This is a stork stop. Touch it to call the stork over. Okay, get over here. And he's bringing me a baby. Oh, man, if only like half the people who live in this town actually would do this. Okay, so yes. All right, we can change babies by touching it every time. So let's grab Princess Peach, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, now that Mario's gone, get out of here. We can now go up these gusts, which is actually kind of cool because you go really fast. And you get a little bit slower and your eggs don't bounce off walls anymore. That's a perk of Mario, and we can't dash. Like, you'll notice sometimes I'll dash, but with Princess Peach, you can't dash. I mean, her only added benefit really is to be more annoying when you make her cry or to go up these gusts. And fortunately, starting from this point, when you first pick up Princess Peach, you'll... Ooh, that was really close. You'll be able to get a lot of different... just random stork places that'll pop up, even in levels that we've already been to. Like in the first 2 levels, you will be able to get those again. I'll just speed up back to where those coins were, since I think I made note of them when we were there, but... Anyway, it's kind of funny how the baby has like a parasol. She looks so funny when we're walking, like, and she has like the little binky in her mouth, and it's just like bobbling her head, you know, like when you like look around. Ooh, there's stars. You like look to a baby sitting in a car seat when the car's going, and they're just like they can't even control anything. They're just kind of like bobbling. That sounds kind of bad. All right, let's get out of here. Oh, damn it. Okay, almost got that one. So make sure we grab everything over here before screwing up. So as of today, as of this recording, I still have not uploaded the first episode of this, and I'm still gonna go with the same general scheme for the screens right now. So if you've said anything at this point, which I doubt you have, then chances are it's probably gonna stay like this, because I don't know, I was editing the other one, I was like, I kind of like this. I like this a lot more than probably any other solution, because, you know, your attention is going to be drawn to whatever the big one is anyway. So over here we've got our very special, very lovely, very nice Princess Peach coin. Oh yes, to be that young and have your face on a coin of relative merit has got to speak for itself. But alright, I think I'm going a little too, yep, I'm a little too high here. Sometimes it's hard to just look at the top screen just because of how relatively pointless it is. Okay, so we're closing in at the end of the level here, and so this is probably going to be kind of a short episode, depending on... I think I probably will just end up skipping back to those other 2 levels, since this is just for the coins, and they're both pretty much at the end of the level. And, ooh, that wasn't the last one. Oh, no, there's one more flower. Okay, there's a flower over here that will have the last red coin right next to it, too, so it's like a double one-up, double one-man, double one peach. Yeah. So yeah, pretty fun stuff, you guys. This is, I don't know if anyone's even enjoying this, but I guess we can have fun with it anyway. I don't care if anyone is watching. I mean, it'd be nice if people watched, but ooh, what was? Oh, there you are. Weird. I didn't even notice that before. There's a lot of those in this level. Ugh. Okay. So yeah, I'm having fun. This is an awesome game. Okay, so here's the end. Oh, and there's the red coin. Okay, and then now we've got the last. Thank you, okay. I was really hoping that was the last flower. I kind of lost track of that. But we're pretty much done here. Ladies and gentlemen, we are done here. And hopefully, I'm probably not going to get one. You know, it seems like you missed... Wow, it seems... I was just going to say, it seems like you missed the flower a lot more in the DS version. But right now, I've got it like 3 times so far. Or was it? Yeah, I was pretty sure it was 3. I should really hope it's not the scratch and sniff one. That's always what I called it when I was younger. We got 5 ups. Is that really 5 oops? There was somebody at my work who called like cheese puffs, like those, you know, Chester whatever things, those cheese. He's called them like cheese poofs. I was like adorable because he's like old and he's like, "Excuse me, where are your cheese poofs?" I was like, So, yeah, now I started calling him that, even though I have not really found a very practical place to. Whoops, damn it! a very practical place to tell anybody that, except for you guys, where you can just talk about random stuff. Okay, we got 2 again, at least. Don't really care. It doesn't really matter. Because we are so over on lives that it's just unrealistic how much we don't need this. Okay, so now that that is finished, we can go to the 6th level. We're not going to do that quite yet. I think in the next episode, I'm actually going to do all 3 of them to finish off this world for a good even number per world. But if you look at the score here, you notice the baby coins up in the corner, whether or not we've gotten them. We're going to go back and get those other 2 momentarily, and I think I'll just skip to when we get to those, so I'll just meet you guys in just a minute. Okay, I think this is a good place to join us back in. So make sure you have Mario before coming in this area. Like I said, stork locations will just randomly come in areas where we just were, but you want to have Mario because these M-stamped blocks will only appear if you're with Mario, and if you don't activate that arrow thing there, then you won't be able to get up there with Princess Peach. So fortunately, they did have a very conveniently placed stork thing there, so let's go ahead and take this button up here, or this ball up there, and with that, we've got the Princess Peach coin here, which is very nice. Now, unfortunately, you do have to finish the level, but you can pretty much just speedrun to the end of it. And I guess I'll just meet you guys next to where the other one is, since I showed it in the last part. And I'll just meet you there in just a minute. Yay! Okay, so back in this room, we are first introduced to the mighty butt stomp. I think it's actually, yeah, so we've got a very fortunate area right here where we can use the stork, and now that we have Princess Peach, we can actually continue on over here, because I think this, yeah, this is the final one. Okay, good. Good. Let's go ahead and fly up here and grab the coin, because that is where the coin is. God, I just love flying on the waves here. It's so fun just going up so fast. It's like, how does that even affect you? And I think, am I overshooting it a little? Yeah, I feel like I am. Let's try that one more time, shall we? Let's try that one more time. So like I said, you can pretty much speedrun these levels because this score that you get here after beating it is pretty much irrelevant. So with that being said and done, we're going to go ahead and finish off this world in the next episode, perhaps, or perhaps not, since we're not going to really have to do any backtracking in the next one, rather. So with that all being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ellis Cruz. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of fully completing the first 5 levels of World 1, and hopefully if you guys enjoyed this, I'll see you guys next time. See you guys later.